Okay, if you've made it this far, you're on the home straight. We have the last video to come in which we are creating sheets. Now, pretty much the same story as what we do for every video to start with is to open up the required file. So go into your folder looking for number 13 sheets. Click on open to open that up. Again, it'll want to do an update, let it do the update, probably come up with the errors, read the balustrade, just click on the OKs and roll with that. There's the first one, just go OK. There's the second one. Okay, so once we've got that up, we want to go across the top, find our View tab, click on that. In our View tab, we are going to look for the Sheet Composition panel, which is over here, Sheet Composition. In the top, well, the left-hand side of that, we've got Sheet. Click on the sheet. In the new dialog box here, it'll come up with that it's an A1 metric. We want that. We're going to click OK. There it is there, our sheet of paper, so to speak. In the project browser under 3D views, so if we go over here, scroll down to find 3D views, we've got one that says view to building, and we want to drag that to the upper right corner of the sheet. So drag that into there, and you might have to actually grab it by the name. There we go, now it works. And place it in the upper right corner, I think it said. Click off it to place it in there. Using the same method, we're going to drag over the store floor and place it in the upper left. So now we've got that. Find the store floor, which is over here. Drag that up there to the left-hand side somewhere, like that. Then we want the south elevation to be below that. So again, going back over here, looking for your elevations, south view, and drag that into your sheet. And we're going to put that like that. And click outside the sheet to deselect the view. So there we go. The view title for the south elevation on the sheet and drag it to the right to align it with the title for the view above. Well, we actually already have done that, so that's where you get that little dashed line in there. Use the same method to shorten the lines for the other two views, so we can do that as well. So these lines that you have down the bottom here, if we select those, we can drag those across and shorten those, and we can align those with other views, etc. So if I was to click on this, come on, we can, that'll move the whole view around. You can, or move the title around. You can see to the left of that, we've got the dashed line where 2 and 3 are actually aligned. So that's where we want that to be. But you can actually edit those as well. I'm just going to move this one down over here. Let's give it a little bit of space between that and the actual picture. So you can move those around. What else do we need to do? You should be able to drag the endpoints of these. So I'm going to zoom in a bit. And where is it? I'm going to, where are we in now? I think we're in our viewpoints gone. So let's escape out of that. Now we should be able to click on this. Why is it not coming up? There we go. If we click on the picture, we can get our little handles on there, and then we can bring those across and line it up. So if I zoom back out again, we'll just do this top one. So if I click on the actual picture, you can see that the drag line comes across, and we can drag that across to line that up so it's nice and short. Or however you want those lines, you can do whatever you like there. So you can do that. Do that for all three of those. So I'm going to quickly do that again. Click on the picture, you get the little handle, drag that across. So it looks something like that. That looks wonderful. Zoom into these in the project browser. So back over here again, under the sections, building section, we want section 1, view title, and place this view on the sheet. So looking in here, we've got section 1, drag that across, pop that in over here somewhere, and we might have to manipulate this around a bit once we can see what we're doing. That's probably okay to pop it there, I reckon. Again, we can shorten the little handle across like that, and we can drag that down a little bit like that. Beautiful. So that's how we place in view. So we can place renders in there using the same process. We can create more sheets, so you can have as many sheets as you like. And obviously we can have the detail over here, so we could change this to be the name of the person doing the project. We could change the titles of it, etc., etc. So you can make this look however you want and name all this. That's it for sheets. That's pretty much straightforward. Again, you can produce a whole range of different sheets showing various elements. You might have one showing all the elevation views, for example, one with the different floor views on there. One could be the different exterior views. But yes, you can just drag those views across from your project browser into your sheet and go from there. That's it for sheets. That is it for the tutorials. In here, we've done 13 tutorials. We have covered creating projects and levels, creating walls, doing terrains and building pads, floors, roof, doors, windows, curtain walls, stairs, railings, creating views, adding dimensions, adding notes, and then lastly, creating sheets. All of those things are the basic elements that you have for being able to put together a building of some type. What you've got to do now is use these as a building block or a foundation, and then work from that to develop your understandings of those things. So we've only just touched on like the basic parts of that, but there's a whole range more that you can do within each one of those elements to make your project really stand out. So look forward to working with you to develop your knowledge and skills, and hopefully now you have a basic understanding and a good foundation to go from in your Revit project.